Hey superstars, it's Rachel, Turiya Yoga Berlin, and I have a sequence today for beginners. So put on anything kind of stretchy, get on your yoga mat or a piece of floor or carpet. See you in a second. Hi guys, here I am about to do yoga, but I almost forgot. Grab a pillow if you have one from your couch or bed. It'll be more comfortable to sit on. Like this. So put the pillow under your booty and sit cross-legged or in another position that works for you. Yoga is a tool. Let's use it, right? So it's a little bit like a waste of a powerful tool if we only use it to make our bodies feel better, because it's so useful for making our minds feel better. So for that, set an intention for your practice today. What do I mean by that? A short positive wish for yourself, someone in your life or your day. I'm going to set the intention. I am calm and I get tons of sleep. That's what I wish. I want this practice to help me just like come down and chill out. What is it that you need? Just put it in a sentence. That's your intention for today. We'll remember it during the practice, remember it at the end. Dedicate your practice to making that intention come into reality. Close your eyes and feel your contact with the floor. Feel your legs, your seat pressing down, and your spine rising up from that. And see if you can feel the very top of your head, your arms hanging off your shoulders. And now take 3 deep breaths. Make sure the exhale is especially deep so that fresh air can come in through your lungs. One more. All right, come onto all fours. Hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. That means ideally your hands are not in front or behind your shoulders, not in or out, right? And then inhaling, let your chest and belly sink, and exhale, pull your belly button as far to the sky as you can. And then inhale, look forward, chest and belly down. We call this cow. And exhale, belly button to the sky. Cat, like an angry cat. Do this a few more times, but in your rhythm. So you should move at a speed that you can breathe well, that your breath feels natural and good, and then your body just needs to adapt to your breath. All right, so now come into a neutral position, tuck your toes under, and lift your knees just about an inch or a few centimeters off the ground. And you'll feel muscles in your torso activate that were relaxed before. Support that by pulling your belly lightly in. And now you can stay here or do some cat and cow in this position. So cow, inhale, look forward. Your breaths might be a little faster. Exhale, cat, belly button to the sky. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, cat. One more time. All right, now set your knees back down. Bring your hands 1 hand length further forward. And we're gonna stretch into downward facing dog, but please don't stretch your legs straight. So push your hips up and back and leave your knees a little bit bent. This is a pose that a lot of beginners hate, and we're also not gonna overdo it. But if you bend your knees and focus on lengthening your back, the pose is actually more beneficial for most people's bodies. And if you're super bendy and you'd like to try straightening your legs, you can do that now. Breathing in every pose. Now put your knees down, mat width apart, and your toes touching. Sit back on your heels and bow forward in child's pose. Put your forehead on the floor and your forearms and hands, and then scoot your hands a little further away to make your back nice and long. Now, if that feels good, stay there. If not, I'm going to give you some ideas for how to adapt it. I gotta go get my couch pillow. Pew! Magic. All right, so you can put the pillow right between your knees and lay on it, and then turn your head to one side or the other. Or if you're having trouble sitting on your heels, you can put this pillow under your booty. Why do I say booty? Butt. I'm not afraid to say butt. I started saying booty to my daughter because it seemed weird to say butt to a baby. But why? And then you can put your forearms on top of each other and your forehead on your forearms. This is a variation of child's pose. You can just get a ton of pillows. You could put pillows under your chest and your butt, your behind, your rear. All right, come on back up. And now we're gonna lay on our bellies. And the first thing that I really want you to do is press your feet, the top of your feet down, including the baby toes. So your legs will tend to turn out in this position. Press your baby toes down and try to keep your heels pointing straight up to the sky. All right, now pull your low belly in to protect your lower back and stretch your arms back. I teach a lot of kids yoga, so obviously I'm flying through the air, I'm a bird, I'm a plane. Or you can just focus on your breath. Feel the muscles in your upper back activating. Press your baby toes down. Lift your chest even higher. And then put your hands on top of each other. Head on your hands. And inhale, lift up. Ta-da! I'm flying. Now stay up here. Put your elbows under your shoulders, sphinx pose. Lift your low belly. Right? So you're activating your lower belly, making your back a little more round, and then keep that. And let your chest, your sternum, move down and forward. Now, if this doesn't feel that good, go back to locust pose, the one we were just doing. You can stay here in sphinx. You can go here. Okay, everybody go down, take a little rest. One more back bend coming up. So you can go to locust. You can go to sphinx. Or you can go to cobra. Then you put your hands down instead of your elbows and lift. But don't straighten your arms. Just go as high as it feels good. Pull the belly in. If your lower back is hurting, you are getting no benefit from the pose. Then you have to go back down. You have to, Rachel said. All right. One more time. Rest your head on your hands. Relax your butt. Wiggle it side to side. I don't think I've ever said butt so many times in a class. Wiggle the butt. And now, come over all fours. Stand up. We're gonna do some lunges. So, inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands pressed together. And sit down in that invisible chair. Place your fingertips down, left foot back. And now, did you see what I just did? I wormed my right foot forward because the goal is to get your right ankle under your right knee. Not in front of and not behind, especially not behind the right knee. All right, we're lunging. Breathing in and out. About 5 breaths here. Now, some people, when they focus on their breath, they have trouble breathing. And if that's you, it is okay also just to focus, for example, on the sensation of your feet on the floor, your fingertips touching the floor. So my palms are not on the floor, just my fingertips. And then set your back knee down. And if that feels uncomfortable, you can put a pillow under or flip over the edge of the mat. Now stretch your right knee forward. Now it's allowed to go in front of your ankle if it wants to. All right, and now lift your back knee up and scoot your hands back. See if you can stretch your front leg. Now, I say see if for a reason. This is a beginner class. Let's be kind to ourselves. So maybe you still have a bend in the front leg, or maybe you're gonna go up higher. I have this handy radiator here, and then it'll work out for you. Yeah, so just, you could put a chair in front of yourself, or leave a little bend in the leg. And breathe. Alrighty, Roo. Now let's do the other side. Both feet back. Down dog, knees bent. And then walk your feet forward. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, prayer position. And now your right foot goes back. Fingertips to the floor, and breathe here 5 times. So here, try to keep your hips square to the front. By that I mean pull your right hip forward a little and your left hip back. Press your right heel back and your left knee forward, and check again, knee over the ankle. And set your back knee down, maybe flipping the edge of the mat over or putting a pillow under. Stretch your left knee forward. I'm so enjoying these mellow moments in the class today because it is misty and cloudy and dark. It's like 11 a.m. and it looks like dawn to me. I'm in northern Germany, rocking and rolling it. It just feels like they put a lid on in the fall. Take it off in the spring. Lift your back knee and then walk your feet back and stretch your front leg as much as you feel like it. And if you can, lift the front toes off. Again, the option, come up higher, lean on something, stop and make a phone call. All these things are possible. Breathing here. Let's remember our intention. Oh yeah, I want to sleep well tonight. Okay, this is a good pose for that. Stretching out the hips. Remember, what is your intention? What is it you wish for yourself today? And then put your foot back down. Downward facing dog. Wiggle your butt. Now we're gonna do the 4 pose. So place your feet on the floor and lift your right ankle. Put it on your left knee. So this is a great pose because you can adapt it. If this is already an intense stretch, you can move your hands back and your foot forward. And then just press your right knee away from you. And if you feel like you could go for some more, then bring the foot in a little bit more. Bring your hands in. Press your lower back in and up. And you'll start to feel more sensation. And you can just play with that. We'll stay in it for a few more breaths. Pushing the right knee away from you, and you can see my right foot is really active. It's not chilling out. I'm flexing the foot a little bit and also pressing through the root of the big toe. That just helps stabilize and protect your knee by activating the outer right lower leg. Don't think too hard about it. Just activate your foot and press it away from you. And breathe. Let's switch sides. So the hips store a lot of tension. They don't really love sitting. And it can be really relaxing, like just relaxing also for your mind, to get some tension released from your hips. So pressing that knee away, or alternatively, you can walk in your right foot and your hands a little bit more. Whew, my eyebrows go up when it starts to get real in the hips. Whew. Breathing deeply, active foot, so a little bit flexed, and then you're pressing the outer edge of the foot away from you. Good, good, good. And now lay down on your back. Make sure that your head is near the end of your yoga mat if you have one. And pull your knees in. And first pull them far in, and then set your hips, set your hips back down and roll a little to the side, and then move your knees around so you can kind of massage your lower back on the floor by manipulating your knees in this pose. And then let your legs stretch out. Leave space between your feet. They should be wider than your shoulders, if possible, if you have room for that. And then lay your hands next to your body, palms up. This pose is called Shavasana. So we started the class by feeling the floor all the way up to our heads. We're going to start now with the feet and go up to our heads. So feel the soles of your feet. Standing on nothing. Feel your heels pressing down into the floor. Your calves, those big, very important muscles, help you balance when you stand. The back of your thighs, your butt, got to say it again. Your shoulders, and the back of your head, the backs of your arms and hands. And consciously relax your jaw and relax your eyeballs deeper into the sockets. See if you can release the tiny muscles around your eyes. Breathe however you feel. And if you have time, feel free to stay in this pose for 5 minutes or more. Let yourself relax and arrive in the moment. And if you're ready to move on with your day, just roll to one side and come really gently to sitting. Be nice to yourself. And sit up. Close your eyes. You can grab that pillow again if you want to. And let's remember your intention one more time. Your happy wish for yourself and the world. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste. What does namaste mean? It just means thank you in this context. That's a really respectful greeting. And it would make more sense to say it at the beginning of the class. It's kind of a Western thing that people have used it to end yoga classes, but it actually just means hi with deepest respect. So that's how it would be used in India. Any yoga class would be to welcome, for example, the teacher or the great guru into the room. So in this spirit of great respect, hi, namaste, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I hope that you guys enjoyed that, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments and requests for future sequences. I made this sequence up for my friend Julia. Hi, Julia. And here it is. So if you enjoyed it, pause, make a screenshot, and then you can print it out. You can practice it with the video or just with the printout. Alrighty, Roo. So if you like this all, please subscribe. It really helps us as a channel to grow. And I look forward to seeing you in another video. Take care of yourself. Bye. And feel your contact. Whoa! Oh no! Coffee on the floor. Wait a second. Mwah.